2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, this team has talked about setting a positive tone for the new year, playing up to their capabilities, and of course, racking up some wins out of the gate. We'll see if starting out at home gives them some fuel for the fire. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. And last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses this year.
And that'll take it right up to tip as we go courtside.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Clippers, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Lou Williams out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron. Now Kuzma. And stolen by Harrell. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And stolen by Kuzma. Passes it to Rondo. Over George. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's George. Pass to Beverly. Leonard inside. Guarded by Kuzma. And that one's good. Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And the pass to James. Over George. A nice shot by LeBron.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
The drive by James, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw good, LeBron. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
And here's Rondo. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bounce pass from Williams. Leonard finds Williams. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Kuzma passes to Rondo. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Harrell. To the middle. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2. Outside Rondo. Back to James. Shoots from the corner. Again, the Lakers.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Harrell. Back to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
First free throw is good.
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
And both free throws good for Williams. And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all 3 levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Kuzma. And the basket is good.
Beautiful pass, LeBron. Fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Now, here is George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Leonard. That shot misses, and it's the Lakers the other way. Rondo scanning the floor. LeBron kicks to Davis. That gives them the lead. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Beverly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Williams. It's deflected.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lakers leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. George with the bounce pass. They need this. Unloads from 9. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Such a crafty score. Nice pump fake by Leonard to draw the foul.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
First one falls for him.
The NBA champion, Finals MVP, Kawhi has done a lot in a short time.
Leonard hits them both.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
Now here's James. He's got 7. They kick it out to Green. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
James looking around. He feeds it to Davis. Stolen by Zubac. Outside, George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And what was more fun to watch last season than Patrick Beverley checking Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
Patrick Beverley's energy and fight gave the Clippers a chance every night. Obviously, the Warriors' talent won out, but the Clippers made them work every step of the way.
Smitty, at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell it.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
And no good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
So, for the Clippers, JaMychal Green comes in for George. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Patrick Beverley. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Over in the corner, Zubac. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Natural-born finisher, DeMarcus Cousins bringing the hammer.
Clippers trail by 5. Shamet the pass to McGruder. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Shamet. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And the first one drops. Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for LeBron. Rondo with it. Out to the right wing. Cousins against Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Here's Magruder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Zubats kicks to Shamet. Now Zubats, 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Clippers trail by 7. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat. A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
Now here's Howard. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Howard. Cousins has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Shamet. He's covered by Rondo. And it's Shamet missing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a 3-ball, because there are some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot it at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
Back to Magruder. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's stolen by Green. Shoots over Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. JaMychal Green catches the defender out of position.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. But he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
The first free throw is good.
JaMychal Green, undrafted out of Alabama, played in the D-League and France, but he solidified himself as a quality NBA big man.
And both free throws good for Green. Lakers leading by 5. Rondo finds Howard. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
The first one falls. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Passes to Zubac. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Shamet connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Cousins. Defended by Harkless. Cousins inside. Working on Zubac. And Cousins throws it down.
I mean, there's no question about it. When DeMarcus attacks the offensive boards, he gives the team a different attitude.
Now, here's Shamet. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Cousins. Shoots over Zubac. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shamet. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Shamet's got his second bucket tonight.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Green is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Harrell. And it's Magruder in at the two-guard spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Lou Williams is checked in for Rodney Magruder. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
One of Jamichael's strengths is his shot blocking. Whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he gets up quickly.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers in the lead. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Bradley. Harrell dishes to Williams. Back to Harrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Harrell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Caldwell Pope with it, guarded now by Harkless. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Paul George, he's checked in for JaMychal Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Landry Shamet. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to McGee. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, Williams. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Harrell. From downtown. That shot, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Green, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Howard. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Left side, Williams. That shot wide open. Williams has got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside, Green. Kuzma finds Howard. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beverly, the pass to George. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 6 points for him.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. And Williams, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And he makes the first.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. And James subbed in for Dwight Howard. Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Beverly against James. Outside, Green. The kick out to LeBron. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3. Out left to the wing. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
The Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. LeBron against George. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
Lakers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
No good from LeBron. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the feed to Leonard. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Back to LeBron. Kicks it to Green. The pass to Kuzma. Over Beverly. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. He feeds it to George. Back to Beverly. Over Green. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lakers trail by 9. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Williams dishes to Harrell over Davis, and the shot is long. Harrell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Williams finds Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And that one falls for Davis. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. LeBron's got 11.
Poor job defensively, failing to box out LeBron. You know he's going to find a way to stay active.
Throws it up high. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Now, how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And both free throws good for Davis. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Anthony Davis. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Rondo bounce pass. Here's James. George with the defensive effort.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Davis. 10 points for him. Outside Rondo. Over in the corner, Cousins. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. And it's sent back by George.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And the rejection by Zubac. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Clippers, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Rodney McGruder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 8. Tipped away. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Leonard the pass to Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great initiative from Jermichael Green on the drive to the bucket. A skilled finisher around the rim.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Outside Rondo. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis makes it off the glass. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
George looking around. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Rondo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 5.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside, George. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Cousins. Zubac no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rondo.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Here's George, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. That free throw good from George. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. And here is LeBron. 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Bradley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second is Paul George.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Shamet. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. George against Bradley.
Avery Bradley applying the heat. You can see why he's been first team all defense.
James no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
.27 seconds left in the first half. And the shot goes down.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Launches it. He can't get it to go. He gets it up. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy, the ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hand and get those elbows dirty. You know I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clippers leading by 8. So for the Lakers right now, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3. And George kicks to Beverly. Great D that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
You look at Anthony Davis, the man can flat out play, and he never stops working.
At the elbow, Green. Inside. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Smitty with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now. And it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Doesn't go for him. Good D by James. It's Kuzma penetrating.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Rondo against Williams. Pass to Leonard. Back to Williams. Rondo with the steal. James right side. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Williams looking around. Back to Green. Clippers moving the ball around. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for JaMychal Green. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And good that time.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Lakers trail by 4. Rondo finds James. Over Williams. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Harrell. Left side, Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers have possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Rondo. He has 7. To the paint.
With great strength and ability to move his feet, Montrezl Harrell is a lockdown defender.
Williams, that's good.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That one is off. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. And he sinks the second. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
And the Clippers making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Six on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Dishes it to Green. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. Here is Howard. That one drops for him. Howard's got 6.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Now the pass to Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Davis. Leonard, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And the Clippers making a change here. Harkless has checked in. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Kuzma. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Williams against Bradley. Williams attacking. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Bradley. High, arcing shot. Excellent D there from George. The Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Leonard inside. Davis is on it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And the Clippers call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Lou Williams. And the Lakers also making a change. Londo's checked in. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Zubac. Back to Shamet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
It was a busy rookie season for Landry Shamet. He got off to a hot start in Philadelphia, but was traded near the deadline to the Clippers. Slotted in as a starter there and looked great.
And that one misses. And last year for Shamet, even with the trade from Philadelphia, is still very productive.
Reason why the shooting from outside is what jumps out at you. Rarely do you ever see a rookie come in and shoot over 40% from deep like Shamet did.
Here's Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Green passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Zubac finds George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And George drops them both. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Rondo. It's Davis on the wing. That shot off. 80 that time from Leonard. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And taking a look at some numbers for Rajon Rondo. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Passes it to Kuzma. And the rejection by Zubac. Harkless with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kuzma, right side. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First free throw is good.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
He's off on the second. Clippers leading by 7. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Kuzma outside. Outside, Green. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And Cousins throws it down.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus. Doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Here's George. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Now Rondo. He has 7. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Zubac. No good from Cousins. The Clippers in the lead. It's George on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's never been any question about George's 3-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
The pass to Cousins. Connects in the foul line jumper. Cousins has got 14.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Rondo. Zubac. Rondo with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's George. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. Outside, Green. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Shot's good. You know, when we talk about DeMarcus, we talk about his temper, but also his relentlessness on the offensive end, unmatched.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Harkless. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
Some call him a star, some call him a tease. Cousins is somewhere in between the two.
And here's Beverley. The three from George. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Back to Kuzma. And Cousins kicks to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. True on the 14-footer. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
There's Shamet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw good from Shamet. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers trail by 6. Rondo, bounce pass. Fades and shoots. James, no good. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Beverley, the pass to Shamet. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by George. James finds McGee. Back to James. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. He's off on the first. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Landry Shamet. No luck that time either. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's Beverley missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Cousins, and the rejection by Zubac. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And that one falls for Williams. 23 seconds left in the third. George against LeBron. Just 3 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. 9-point game. Williams is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's JaMychal Green. And it's George in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Cousins. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. And George kicks to Williams. Pass to Zubac. He dishes it to George. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James wide open. The Lakers rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Williams. Can't hit that one.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from McGee. Now here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here is McGee. To the inside. The jump hook. Count that bucket. 9 points for Rajon Rondo.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Lakers trail by 3. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. McGee bounce pass. It's good. 17 points for LeBron.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Williams passes to Beverly. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Cousins.
He is so reliable. DeMarcus making a play and making it look easy.
So they take the lead. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Sure. Good D by James.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
James has a two-pointer.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Cousins.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And they get it. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is what makes Williams so difficult to check. The little up move, defender bites, easy trip to the line.
Free throw good, Lou Williams. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Cousins finds James. Back to Cousins. But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers trail. And George, here we go. Corner shot. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Rondo against George. Here's James. And the jumper from down low is good. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Green. McGee with the block. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw, no good. And you know what, Smitty, one of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Green. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
Lakers leading by 5. And you look at Danny Green's, he had both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. 31 points for Leonard.
And he has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 5. George passes to Zubac. And George gets it to go. George has got 22.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Pass to Davis. Stolen by Zubac. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Here's Rondo. The pass to LeBron. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Rondo with the ball. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Zubac. Rondo on the double team. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. The first free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And both free throws good for Paul George. So it's the Lakers now. Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. No coverage that time. James has got 10 points in just the second half. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Down low. And finished off by Leonard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Lakers trail by 3. Rondo finds James. Passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Williams dishes to Leonard. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside for Rondo. LeBron James on the wing, defended by George.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Pass to Beverly. Outside Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's George. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James to tie it up. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Williams passes to Green. That shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Motley's checked in. And James drills them both.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Davis with the double team. To the right side. Motley kicks to George. Over James. George with the bucket. George has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3 from 10 feet out, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Leonard, the pass to Motley, to the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And there's the pass to James. There's the dish to Green. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Clippers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Williams. Kicks to Leonard. Back to Williams. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Motley.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, George. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Right side, Williams feeds to Beverly. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The Lakers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Paul George with the steal. Yes!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 1. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Williams against Rondo. Dishes it to Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. It drops.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
On the wing, Williams. For the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it goes, but that's just not smart basketball. Right now, you need to massage the clock a little bit more. That shot came way too early.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
They can't really afford to foul here.
Now the Clippers with it. Outside, George. Outside, Williams. Jacks up a three. Can't knock in the three.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. And he makes the first. And George drops them both. Now Rondo. LeBron James on the wing. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac is... Beverly finds Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Beverly against Green. Davis with the double team. Passes it to George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's James. To the inside, Kuzma softly drops in the floater.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
George against LeBron. No good from 18. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
Williams kicks to George. George double teamed. Pass to Zubac. There's the three. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside Rondo. James in the post. He's guarded by Williams. The kick out to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. Back to Rondo. Fires for three. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. LeBron against George. James dishes to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in overtime. Certainly not the best showing for them offensively. Now the pass to LeBron. Green finds Rondo. Floats one. And the rejection by Zubats. And here's George for three. The Lakers with the rebound. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. James outside. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 16th rebound on the night. To the middle. They need this one. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it, and they get it back.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. The Clippers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Beverly and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Beverly's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And the Lakers with another miss.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Rondo bounce pass. A baseline J. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
Right side, Williams. Over in the corner, Beverly. Here's the three. Here's Zubac, and Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
On the wing, Williams. The 3-ball. Drills it from outside. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet Lou.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in overtime. James against George. James, the pass to Davis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
On the wing, Davis. Missed.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
James kicks to Rondo. From deep 3-point range. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.